end of the world is near again. For centuries, doomsayers have prophesied the apocalypse. But there's a tiny catch. None of the end of world predictions ever come true. Before we go further, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Let's start our topic. Apocalypse predictions for 2022. Every year, new apocalyptic predictions waft through the dark fringes of the internet and the tabloid media. In the past couple of years, the world was predicted to end in a nuclear war, an asteroid impact, and a new ice age, to name just a few of the more popular doomsday prophecies. Needless to say that none of them have come true. The pandemic and other recent events may feel apocalyptic, but all that is not really out of the ordinary in historical terms. And, despite all of the recent heartbreak, humankind is still around and thriving. Still, there is no shortage of fresh end-of-world prophecies for the coming year. The following 2022 predictions are currently particularly trendy among doomsday enthusiasts. The computer brain. Computers will take over the world and subjugating the human race. With the rise of artificial intelligence and many of us constantly glued to our mobile screens, you may be forgiven for thinking that this prediction has already come true. So, let's give the source of this prophecy, famed seer Nostradamus, at least partial credit for this one. But then again, in the underbelly of the internet, it is embellished with all kinds of fantastical details about an army of robots controlled by a single super intelligent computer brain literally enslaving us. Given that we're still working on perfecting chatbots, that's unlikely to happen anytime soon. The Great Fire from the Sky. Nostradamus also predicts a large meteorite or asteroid will hit the Earth in 2022, exactly like he did for 2021 and for several years before that. Let's just say his track record for predicting major space rock encounters is a little sketchy. Of course, 2022 will have its fair share of space rocks falling from the sky. But fear not, those are meteors. They are completely harmless, and they are awesome to watch. Enjoy the supervolcano eruption. There's no reason whatsoever to believe that the Yellowstone supervolcano is about to erupt. That's what the experts say, but that doesn't stop the internet from blaring out random predictions that it will do just that in 2022. Plunging Earth into a hellscape with millions of deaths. So, do you want to believe people who know stuff or people vying for clicks? You decide. The best doomsday predictions that fizzled. If all this has got you worried, have a look at some of the more notorious doomsday scenarios in history that failed to materialize, just like hundreds of other prophecies through the ages. After all, predicting the end of days is a tricky business. The Mayan calendar. The end of the world was predicted to occur on December 21st, 2012. When one of the great cycles in the Mayan calendar came to an end. In the run-up to the day, the internet abounded with predictions about an apocalypse happening on 12/21/12. Faced with the wealth of alarmist information available on the World Wide Web, even NASA was compelled to publish an information page about why the world would not end on December 21st, 2012. Camping and the Rapture. The world was also supposed to end on October 21st, 2011. American radio host Harold Camping had arrived at the date for the apocalypse through a series of calculations that he claimed were based on Jewish feast days and the lunar calendar. In addition to his claims about the end of the world, he also predicted that on May 21st, 2011, at precisely 6 p.m., God's elect people would be assumed into heaven in an event he called the Rapture. Those who were not raptured, he said, would have to remain on Earth to wait for their doom 5 months later. According to media reports, some of his followers quit their jobs, sold their homes, and invested large amounts of money in publicizing Camping's predictions. When the rapture did not occur, Camping reevaluated his predictions, saying that the event would take place simultaneously with the end of the world. After October 21st, 2011, he stated that nobody could know exactly when the time of the apocalypse would come. See how much time has passed since Camping's apocalypse. The black hole from Geneva. Scientists used the Large Hadron Collider near Geneva, Switzerland, to set up controlled collisions of particles at very high speeds. The experiments have caused some to believe that the energy set free by the collisions will form a black hole powerful enough to consume Earth and all life on it. No such black hole has been sighted yet, and several high-profile studies have concluded that there are no such dangers associated with the experiments conducted at the LHC. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching.